Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. WCN live stream podcast. I am your host, World Citizen News.
Yeah, and I'm your co-host, HOLT for Life. Welcome, Heather. Sorry, we had a technical difficulty on the first start, so we had to restart it. Hopefully that didn't affect anybody. Hopefully everybody came back that was waiting. Welcome in, Angel. Welcome in. Let's see. I'm going to go to my channel and I'm going to pin the link. I don't know. You can pin the link in your channel for the StreamYards.
All right, let me go ahead and see what I got.
As soon as mine loads up. Again, my internet is acting crazy.
Send me the link on Discord.
Oh, I don't even think I'll be able to run Discord right now.
Okay.
You know, like I said, my stuff is loading really slow.
What's up, Heather? What's up? Who was that, Angel?
Angel.
Check that out. You see Stream Elements?
Yes, I did. And pinned. I should have the restream is pinned in tow for life if anybody wants to come up. Well, how's everybody doing? So tonight the show is, can social media be regulated without breaking the First Amendment?
And what do you think?
Yeah. What do I think?
No, not you, but do the people think?
Oh,
Giving
okay.
people time to get there.
Right, that's what I was doing.
So it can be regulated without on our First Amendment rights.
Really, wow. Huh? YouTube blocked me from Silver Diamond. Yeah, YouTube does already censor a lot of things. World Citizen, your signal is very, very weak, buddy. I don't know what's going on with you tonight. Big troublemaker.
All right, the link is pinned on my channel. It's pinned on Toe's channel. If anybody want to go ahead and restream this, come on up and let us know who you are before we allow you to restream it. But you can restream to your channel if you like. I think tonight's show is going to be very interesting.
Should be a good show, I would think. Yeah, Heather, we had a few storms here. Not major, just some rain. It's a little cool today, tonight.
Yeah, it was a little cooler earlier this morning, but it warmed up today. I didn't even check the weather, what it's going to be like tomorrow.
I don't know, man. Honestly, tomorrow here it's looking like 57 high. Saturday, Christmas Day, 81 degrees. 79 on Friday, 75 on Thursday, 68 on Wednesday. Looking like a decent week.
I got an appointment tomorrow.
Yeah. Can you hear that in the background?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Jesus.
It's loud.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang on a second. I'm gonna mute my mic and just pop back in when I need to say something, just so you don't hear that.
Okay, no problem. Man, I got so much stuff on my desk. So how's everybody doing in the chat? If you got any questions, any comments, just go ahead and drop it in the chat. If you got a question, put a Q in front of the question before you ask it. Do you think social media can be regulated without stepping on your First Amendment right? Is it possible? Can it be done? Are we being censored as we speak? Are our rights being trampled? What do you think? The world wants to know.
Waiting for a few more people to get in here.
I still have my Discord running.
That would probably be a problem. Just probably shut it down.
Not on this computer, on my other phone.
Oh. Gotcha.
I just looked over and saw the timer and counting. Big troublemaker. Too many crybabies. Clean it off. Yeah, I need to clean it off. Who's crybaby? How many crybabies? Where they at? We need a soundboard for crybabies. All right, so how was your day? Talk for life. Yes, sir.
It was all right, man. I had a emergency electrical call to go to. Someone had no heat. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix it today. So they're going to be without heat tonight, and it's going to be cold. We got someone in the basement here. We're going to bring him up. Let me see you real quick, basement guy. Yo, cock, let me see you. Uh-oh. I'm not getting no picture from the cock. Is he having issues? I'm going to bring him up anyway because I think it's who I think it is. He might have camera issues right now.
Who the fuck else would it be?
Yeah, well, you never know, man. You can't be too...
What did you say? You want me to show you my cock?
I did say that. I don't know why you didn't.
Here it comes. Are you ready?
Ready.
Man, that sounds like some deja vu shit. What's
Welcome
up? What's
in,
up?
Chuck.
How you doing, sir? Not much, not much.
We got a topic just for you, Chuck.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Deja vu.
Can social media be regulated without stomping on your First Amendment rights?
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Elaborate.
Yeah.
The world is listening.
Well, any way they try to regulate it, it's going to be violating your First Amendment rights. We're already dealing with it. I can't fucking post shit on YouTube like showing somebody in handcuffs. I can't post anything on fucking TikTok without some fucking butthurt fucking piece of shit, having a problem with it. It's already happening. Facebook puts people in Facebook jail for free speech 7 days a week, 24/7.
So
Heather's got it right. Too many crybabies want the rest of us censored.
right. So you don't believe that like YouTube, Facebook, all those are privately owned businesses that they have a right to censor whatever they feel like it at that point, or no?
Well, obviously they do. Or it
Right.
wouldn't be fucking happening already. It would have already been, stopped by now if it was the government trying to do it.
Yeah, that's what that's what I kind of look at.
Maybe
it
we
like.
need to, convince the government to take over all social media.
No, I don't think so. We won't be able to say nothing besides go out.
Bullshit. Then at least we have free fucking speech.
Yeah.
They've already taken over.
And if they try to take it away, then we can sue them. You can't do shit when YouTube takes your free speech away, or Facebook, or social media.
True. So how's your day today, Chuck?
Not too bad.
Good.
Just got back to see what you guys were doing.
Yeah, we were getting it all together. We started, and then something happened, technical issue, and we ended the stream like in a couple seconds. It was crazy.
Heather Holt's been sitting here fucking waiting patiently since 7 p.m.
I know, right? I know. I texted her the thumbnail and everything, and I know she was waiting. Heather, are you coming up, or you get your laptop going, or what? What are you doing?
Hey, Chuck, I want to get your email. You can put it in the private chat. I didn't get it yesterday. That's okay.
Chuck Bronson55 at gmail.com. That's Chuck Bronson 55 at
gmail.com. Got it.
He says it's show me your cock at gmail.com. I don't know.
Did you?
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask him, did he speak to Disorderly Product today?
No, I haven't. There's a link in the chat if you need it.
Okay.
Of my email.
All right, I appreciate it. The reason I was asking, because I know he just recently had to go to court or something.
No, I need to check in with him. Plus, he's been dealing with his diabetes.
Yeah, that's nothing to play with, diabetes. I just got a phone call actually before we came online about a friend of mine from high school. She killed herself because she was in an abusive marriage, and she killed herself. Crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. She must feel like she didn't have no way out.
Right.
And tonight, up on the screen, because you have Can Social Media be regulated, it doesn't have that other information where you can click on those icons to add your stream.
What?
You heard it here first.
You hear that?
Oh man, for real?
Let me check, see if I can find it anywhere else. Not between the dots. Play local video. I don't know what this play local video means. If that's the same thing as a screen share option or what?
Yeah, it's play what you could play a video that you have downloaded on your computer.
Okay, local. So that's what that means. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I got millions of them. Let's check. I don't see nothing under settings either that would do that. Let's see if it'll let me activate Snap Camera tonight though.
Need help? What's the
Snap Camera? There's a fucking option this time.
Yeah, it's not even showing. It's not
All right,
even,
well let me go out and come back in. Let me see something. I'll be
yeah,
right
check
back.
the settings or something. What's up, Northwest? How are you? Northwest Kentucky. Audits is in the house, y'all. That's another up and comer, Chuck. Northwest Kentucky audits. Yeah, he went out on some audits with Road Dogs Media and auditing Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took him under their wing and took him out auditing. So he's got a little content on his page for sure, worth looking at.
Oh, cool.
Northwest, man, the channel link is the restream link is pinned. More than welcome to step up and come up if you want. Say hi to Toe for Life, World Citizen News, and Chuck Bronson, the cock. Oh, we got someone in the basement, Chuck. I got to see their face. I need to see your face in the basement. Yeah, I got you. Go ahead. You can shut it off. Chuck, it's your favorite person.
Oh, great.
Look.
Hold on.
Hey.
Hi, Heather.
Hello.
What's up, Heather?
Hello.
I'm jerking around with Snap Camera right now.
Is it still not letting you open it?
I don't know. It let me. This time it allowed me to, in the settings of Restream, select Snap Camera. But now I can't, when I go to open Snap Camera, normally I just go and I tap the file and click Snap Camera and it's boom, it's there. But now it's opening up, automatically opens up the Snap Camera setting page, and I don't understand why. Or how to close it. Oh, there we go. I figured it out. No camera input available. Now my webcam is shut off.
I don't have an add channel option.
So choose your camera. It's chosen. That's all correct. Run Snap Camera on system setup.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me see you, Charlie dog. All right, man. All right, you can shut it off.
All right, can I get a mic check 1, mic check 2?
Yeah,
Mic check 1, mic check 2. I hear you loud and clear.
What's up, man? What's up, Charlie? How you doing,
What's
sir?
up with it, homie? Shit doing all right.
Yeah, I'm
See
doing
the
good, man.
motherfucking Cowboys win.
What's up, Charlie dog?
What's up with it? Chuck Bronson?
Hey,
Northwest. What's Northwest Audits? How you doing, man? What's up, Toe?
Toe, what's up with it, man? Thank you.
What's going on, Charlie? You figured that out?
Yeah, it should. Okay, do you guys see it now?
Chuck Bronson, I wouldn't see it. Chuck would.
Okay, what I did is I copied the link.
I was gonna say, I had another idea if that doesn't work.
Yeah, what am I supposed to be seeing?
The add link button, did it come back?
All right, I just put it in the
no.
I put it in the private chat. I just went outside and copied the link.
That's an invitation.
Let me add it to the.
If nothing else, man, I'm gonna try something. So hang on and give me a second. I'm gonna shut my Twitch off.
That's an invitation to join the stream.
Okay, hold on.
Is what that is.
All right, let me get on my other phone. What's good, Charlie?
Not much, man. I was just watching them boys win today. Put an ass whooping on them Giants.
Who's them boys?
Them Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowgirls? I got you.
Put an All-American ass whooping on them for JJ's.
Let's see. Did it come up yet? No.
Angel says, "Fuck the Cowboys."
And I would like
No,
to
it ain't.
too. I would like to marry them too if I can have their money.
Okay, it says invite guests to stream this. All right, now the link that I posted should have. Let me go post it in my channel.
I see you, Kentucky. You can shut it off.
Now, when he gets up here, see if he has the add to at the top.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can shut your camera off, Kentucky. Unless you want to keep it on. That's up to you. What's up?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good, good.
Good.
Chilling on it. Chilling on it. About to roll me up one.
Trying to figure out our issue over here.
What the heck? What's going on?
We can't get our ad link to show up.
Hey, I just posted it in my chat. Let me click it and see what that does.
I don't know.
Yeah, the link that I posted. All right, let me post it again, Chuck. Let me see.
Hey, how do you set up your avatar on this thing?
The 3 buttons. Go ahead, Heather. You tell them.
There's 3 little dots at the top. Are you on your phone or your computer or laptop?
I'm on my phone.
All right, right in the center of your screen where your avatar is, and you see the green mic thing.
Ah, there we go. I got it.
Okay.
There we go.
That's just an invitation to join the screen that's in.
Okay, well, the one I put in my chat, that one takes you to add your channel. Now let me come in, let me post it in here and see if I can read it.
Jeez, oh Pete.
All right, go click the one I just posted in my chat. See if that takes you.
Right. Let me back out of here and hit that and see if that makes a difference.
All right, I'm gonna post it in the private chat too.
Who dropped out? Oh, Charlie.
What?
You had an echo there for a minute.
Echo.
I wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah, I did, but it was echoing off of yours. I can tell.
I think that was me.
That is you.
Thank you for putting the blame on me.
Oh, I just seen you light up, Charlie. I'm sorry.
Hey, all right, I just posted it in the private chat. Let's see if that one works, Chuck.
That's crazy, man. World Citizen, you take the helm for a minute. I'm about.
All right.
So you guys still getting used to restream?
Yeah, well, we're kind of used to it, but something is not showing up, so I don't know if it's just a glitch or if it's on their side, but so Northwest. Where is Northwest Kentucky?
Yes, sir.
So you have any videos that you have up?
Yeah, I got a few. Hopefully here pretty soon I'll be getting out. I'm just getting used to my new gimbal now, so because I want to be able to put out good quality video streams while using that during my walkarounds and stuff. So you know, I'm still up and coming and new, you know, so it was a real good experience going out with Auditing Arkansas and Road Dogs Media last weekend.
Okay. Yeah, Road Dog should be here. I don't know where he's at. Where's Road Dog at?
You there?
Yo, where's Road Dog at?
Last time I talked to him, he told me he was gonna take a nap. So I don't know.
Okay.
He's probably curled up with the pooches.
Did that link work that I stuck in there?
Heather says it didn't make a difference.
Okay. Well, let me go log into another name and come in and click it.
I don't know what's going on. Almost feel like we need to just restart the stream completely.
Oh, so you guys trying to share a screen so you can watch the video? Or?
Oh no, we're trying to share the stream itself. Chuck Bronson was going to share the stream. He was going to share it on his channel, and anybody else that wants to, you can if you would like. But we got to figure it out because it's not working right now.
Right.
Well, it gave me an option to do it.
It is?
No, it's not working. I don't think. Charlie, you know you can do it. We've told you
Charlie,
before.
It's not giving you an option either, Charlie?
Let me see. I think when I logged in, it gave me the option.
I'm gonna try something, World Citizen, and see if this will work. I'm gonna turn off my I'm gonna turn my Twitch off.
Okay.
When I probably logged in, it probably gave me the option.
Okay, I guess the link that I sent, you have to get on panel in order to send your stream out. I don't know why it's not working.
It's almost like it's telling us that this is a whole different live stream, whole different event.
But I jumped on here with World Citizens link.
Yeah. Chuck, are you still in here? You turn it all the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, we probably do need to start this sucker over again.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I hear Chuck on the mic, and then I'm gonna see if he's opposed to just restarting the stream over and see if we can get it all to link up again.
Yeah, well, I'm with it, man.
I'm gonna wait till I hear Chuck on the mic though, because I haven't heard him. I think he's muted and he's probably trying to do stuff. Mine says that I am Toe for Life's channel. Yeah. My channel is linked. It's always linked with when World Citizen. We have ours linked. It's hard to explain, but the channel guests can link their pages. So, anybody else out there?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing it.
Yeah, when I go up there and I click on where our links are at, then I hit edit and then it comes up and shows the parent and I hit save, but then it doesn't do it, doesn't bring it back. So I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I think we ought to just wait until we hear from Chuck back on the mic and then see if we can't restart.
I glitched out there for a second.
Yeah, it's all right. It happens.
They're still working on the bugs on this, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. If it keeps happening, Kentucky, try turning off your Wi-Fi if you're running on Wi-Fi and go to your mobile service.
All right.
A lot of people say it works better under the actual mobile service than it does on Wi-Fi. Yeah, he glitched out again. It's only us three. Chuck, I don't know. Chuck is doing something. So Charlie,
yeah.
So Charlie, you was sitting around watching football today, huh? Watching the Cowgirls win.
Watching the Cowgirls win, I was like, man, if we can get at least 3 picks within the half, we're gonna win it.
Yeah.
But they pulled it off. I was pretty happy. I was like, that's what's up.
So what do you think about social
But next
media
week
regulating? Oh yeah, well that should be an easy win.
I don't know. Washington, they can be underdogs. Hey, I don't know. But we better be on our game.
Right.
I don't take no team
All
like
right, I'm back.
Yeah, I got you. I see you there. So the question is, can social media be regulated without stomping on our First Amendment rights? What do you guys think?
Well,
What
what's
do you mean?
going on with all these private companies and all that? I don't know, man. They're all bending over backwards for the Fed right now, so I don't see any repercussions coming of them censoring what's going on their platforms.
So do you? Here's my question, I guess, and this is my question: is what do you think about being how most of these social media platforms are private companies when it's all said and done? Do you think they should be able to regulate it? I mean, they are a private company; it is their business.
Yeah, it depends on the business if they want to and if they don't. And we're not. Well, YouTube is a social. Is the first social media
Yeah,
that
but
you can.
YouTube is owned by somebody. You understand? You know what I mean? Like it's not
Yeah,
government or nothing. It's owned by someone, and they have ads and they make revenue, and the creators make revenue for YouTube. So it's a business, right?
yeah. They make money if the person don't make content, they don't make money. So
Right.
if they want that type of content, then they're gonna say, well, we're not gonna get that portion of that dollar. So where can we find that other dollar at? There's nowhere
Well,
else, and they're gonna keep that content. So if they're making money off that content, well, shit, hey, it is what it is.
right. Well, see, I'm old school, so I was kind of instilled that like private businesses, if they like, you know how all these people, I'll just make an example out of one that everybody out here on the YouTube streets knows about, like Polyatis, going into that cookie store. So them people, I believe that them people put that sign out there and are doing that because they're agreeing with what the government wants. They don't have to, but they are. But if you don't want to wear a mask, then you just go to the next cookie shop that doesn't make you wear a mask. You know what
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you don't have to shop there, It's like
Right.
Walmart. Like Walmart, you can't just walk into Walmart and really like film or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's a private business. So if they don't want you filming in there,
yeah,
ask you to leave, you need to leave because it's their
the problem
business.
is that if it's open to the public, that there's a federal law that says if it's open to the public, it doesn't matter who the fuck owns it. If it's
Right.
open to the public, then you have to respect that. And that's like a Polyatis. That's what he's, that's the basis that he does his shit on.
Yeah, he's trying to say that under federal law, that he can go into a privately owned business that is open to the public during business hours. As long as it's open to the public, they cannot deprive him of any rights while he's in there.
Or he should be able to.
no, if they have a government contract, it's something different. So if the government's saying that, yeah, if it's government funded, yes. Now there's some businesses are owned by one person. Not all of them is run by one person. Like the fucking Chick-fil-A. So it's run by different
the godly
by
chicken.
one. So you know, Chick-fil-A is not owned by one person; it's owned by different people.
Right. Well, yeah, it's franchise.
Yeah. So I mean, if they're taking that government money and using it, and if they want them funds and they're using it, then yes, they're liable. They're open for us to go in there and film. But if they're not taking any type of grants or any government funding, then shit, they don't want your ass in there. Then they don't need you in there.
Right, and I guess that's where I'm getting at is as a human being, you walking down the street and you walk into a strip mall, okay, and you're walking, and I'm just using these because these are what's going on, the topics that are going on in the world today. And you're walking in a strip mall and you got 5 shoe stores and you got $3 stores, you know, like Dollar General and all them other ones, you know, Big Lots or something like that. And you start walking and you walk past the first shoe store and they have a sign on the door that says mask required. Do not enter without mask, mask required. Then you walk to the next shoe store and it says mask encouraged on the sign. And then you walk to the next store and it doesn't have a sign. Like, I mean, I kind of feel like I'm going to walk past the first one. I may walk past the second one, but the third one I'll go into because they're not asking me to require me to wear a mask. You know, I kind of feel like I'm not going to give them people my money. To me, that's fine that they have that on. That's fine and I'm not going to bash them. I'm not going to stand out in front, protest their business and bash them because they have that sign. They believe what they want to believe, and they're, you know, they do what they want to do. But I'm just going to go to the next place that doesn't require me to have a mask on. You know what I mean? Like, so,
yeah. And see, a lot of people just want to comply.
And they're
I'm in the basement. Hold on.
Mic check 1, mic check 2.
Oh, there you are. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Great Lakes. You can shut your camera off. There are Great Lakes audits, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
What about it?
Change your avatar.
Yeah, it's a good topic. Did we figure out our relink or what?
No. What I did is when it opened up another room, we could jump in there, but
yeah. Chuck Bronson, are you still there by the mic?
Yeah, can you move that? Can social media be regulated without breaking the First Amendment? Can you remove that or edit it? I wonder if you just remove it, if that would then pop up because it's in that location of where that would normally be.
I should be able to edit it. Let me see.
See now, as soon as we like agree to, you know, once we get into the user agreements and all that, technically they can pretty much do whatever they want to us. If you don't read that contract before saying yes, then they can pretty much do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly right.
And then they make it to where you can't use their platform if you don't agree. Like there's lots of apps that you have to agree to the user agreement in order to use them, period. There's no way around it.
There's a few things to think about. Like you guys are talking about the fair use or like common sense use of a business that's open to the public. They still have private business rights. They can't just discriminate you for against you for whatever reason, but they do have the right to refuse service to any person at any time for any legitimate reason.
Yeah,
and the right to trespass. Yeah.
Correct. To give you an example, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the press secretary for then President Donald Trump, was refused service at a restaurant. Now, the question of why she was refused service, and this is in Virginia. Now, the reason she was refused service is because she was President Trump's press secretary. And there are a handful of jurisdictions, whether it be state or Washington, D.C., that have laws that actually consider political affiliation discrimination as illegal. But in Virginia, it is not the law, so they can just kick her out for whatever reason because she's Sarah Huckabee Sanders. They can still do that to her today because she was Trump's press secretary, and they have a political belief system that they are following, just like the bakers that refused to bake cake for the same-sex marriage wedding because of a religious contention, and that went to court and they were found to be violating their rights, but then again, it got turned over because of their private business rights and their religious convictions. They weren't doing anything because they had any issue with the other people's religious convictions or anything. They just within their own. We choose not to do this. So they were found to be in violation, and then that got overturned. Then there's a cookie bakery, different state, different results. So when you're looking at a social media platform, when you walk into a bakery or a restaurant, you don't have a contract that you're signing when you're walking in saying, I agree to these terms and conditions. The end user agreement. When you play video games online, when you join Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Rumble, whatever it may be, there are still end user agreements that you must abide by. And for someone to say that that's a violation of their rights, they need to understand that you can't. The First Amendment violation of freedom of speech only applies to when the government restricts your speech, your language, or things that have been deemed free speech, like flipping the bird. When you look at the other things about it, though, like myself, I created a Facebook page for Great Lakes Audits. Great Lakes Audits at gmail.com. I never once posted. I never once commented. I never once liked or disliked or did anything else, and my page was revoked immediately. Within 3 minutes, my page was revoked. I'm still setting stuff up, adding about me and this and that, and all of a sudden I can't access it because it's been banned. I did absolutely nothing wrong. It was just my email address got flagged for some reason. So when you look at that, I'm like, what the hell? I even appealed it. I tried getting you can download your history, and there's zero history downloads. There's absolutely nothing on that page whatsoever, and it was banned immediately. That's where their algorithms are wrong. When you're looking at a personal side of things, like my sister, I told her I was going to take her in the shin next time I seen her. She's playing around. I got a ban for that on Facebook. Okay, it's violence. I get that. But as things are starting to come out now, their fact checkers are more like opinion and feeling checkers. When you're seeing the Ayatollah of Iran still has a Facebook page that's promoting death to Americans, but yet, they get rid of Donald Trump, who, okay, yes, look, let's be honest. The dude ran his mouth, said some stupid shit quite a bit. He had a divisive personality, which is not what we really need as a president. But he wasn't threatening to kill people or an entire country's people. But yet the Ayatollah still has one. So when Facebook says it's all about people being peaceful and we don't want, to spread hatred, why aren't they implementing their rules equally? It's because their whistleblowers who haven't come out and said it. They are trying to intentionally conservative viewpoint. Whether or not you believe it or not, that's up to you. But it's a pattern that's being shown within all these entities. Like Steven Crowder's Facebook or YouTube page, they had to sue to get it back, and they just lost it again. You're looking at, the other side of things, like Kathy Griffin holding up a picture of a decapitated president's head. Now, we could say it's art. We can all be objective that, that is a form of art, what they did. But is it right? Is it promoting violence? Actors saying, when's the last time we've seen a president assassinated? And those videos are still going out there and still being cross Facebook and Twitter and all this stuff. That's still out there. Now, they're not quoting direct violence, but indirectly referring to or inferring violence should be had, which is right. Me saying I'm going to take my sister to shin, or me implying that someone should kill the president, which
Right. Well,
just start all together.
yeah, if you look at the case of Maxine Waters when she came out during the protests and all that, she was straight telling those people to attack right-wing people.
Yeah. Get in their face, make them feel uncomfortable. At the very least, in Ohio, that would be menacing.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
You know, I consider her speech, Madonna's speech, Johnny Depp's speech, terroristic threats. At the bare minimum, Kathy Griffiths would be the Secret Service should look into, as well as Johnny Depp and Madonna. But next, Waters saying these things to actually incite discourse, that should be taken down. That should be looked at by the Secret Service, by the FBI, by the state police, people that have this authority, but they're not doing it because it's really weird. I'm trying to figure out how this is happening. We have one side of the political aisle saying defund the police, and then they're making all these threats, and then the police department's like, well, we can't do anything about it because we still need our funding, because these are the people in charge of these governments, these areas, like, the state of Washington, Oregon, Illinois, New York. They're a left-run entity that are trying to and want to defund or redirect funding from the police. And the police are like, well, we don't want to do anything because we don't want to piss them off because they're the ones we get our money from. It's mind-boggling.
The funny thing about that is we don't get money from them. We get money from everyone else and ourselves. They just regulate it and they disperse it between the states. Now, if we didn't have the Fed, the states would be the ones taking care of themselves, and they'll be regulating themselves. So it would be like a bunch of different little countries in one area, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I would feel that would probably be the best thing, because this whole freaking Fed thing is just ridiculous. This two-party thing, it's ridiculous.
So what are sovereign citizens? Because they're in their own little fucking colony or country or whatever fucking shit.
What's up, my state? Sovereign citizens, man. I think police and the government, they're sovereign citizens.
Yeah, those are the only sovereign citizens around here, but everybody else is we're just pawns and slaves and taxpayers, man. We were born to pay into a Fed, and then we die, and then our families pay into it.
So there was a person on YouTube, ain't gonna say his name, but he was very known on YouTube for putting cops in check. And he wanted to give up his license, his social security card, and all of that for no right.
Well, now, he still would have been protected under the original laws of the land.
What are the So when you give up those items, you are still under the Constitution.
The Constitution protects everybody on this land, whether you're a citizen of the United States or not.
Correct. You'll just be above the government. The government won't be able to regulate you.
Exactly. They can't.
So what if this person gets stopped without a fucking license and and issued a ticket?
A lot of judges in the state of Ohio, it's an arrestable offense. It's a very tough argument to win the sovereign citizen route. The laws behind citizens in the U.S. Are pretty clear. You know, you are a nationalized citizen if you're born in the United States. So you have to actually go about removing yourself from the system. But you can't fully do it because you're already there to begin with. You know, your parents get your birth certificate and a social security number.
But you're giving up those things.
Yeah,
Right,
without
you're
your consent, they signed your life away as soon as they signed you up for a social security card and a birth certificate.
your parents being your custodians, basically, signed you up for that, and they entered in that agreement for you because you're a minor. You don't have any say. To get rid of all that, though, it's a lengthy process. I know there's a lady locally, it's a buddy of mine's mother-in-law who does that, and it is not an easy process. And then it's even harder when you go to court. The issues with it all being is when you go to the bank, how do you get a bank account?
You need an ID.
You need a social security card. But yeah, you're talking about implied consent. Like,
Right.
So if you don't say nothing, then you agreed to it.
Right. And if you look at almost every single driver's handbook, or when you sign away for a driver's license, you actually agree to implied consent, which, like, if they need to take blood or alcohol for blood alcohol levels, you've already signed away that you agree to let them do it, even if you don't want them to at the time. You can't backtrack. You can't get out of that. So you go to the banks to get your money or mortgage or do anything within this society, you have to have identification. So it makes it real hard for you as an individual to take care of things. Now, if you get these things in place already and you go and do that, don't plan on ever moving again, or you're just going to buy stuff outright with cash, that's a different story. But when you get stopped by the police and they go to run you or check you, if you've never been in contact with the police, you don't have a driver's license, you don't have any of this or that, they can hold you to identify you. And that's where the sovereign citizens have an issue, is they want to use American law to say you can only hold me for X amount of hours, but they don't prescribe to American law. So it's a catch-22. It's either they do or they don't.
Great Lakes.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments has a question directed straight to you, so I
All right,
wanted you to see it before. I wanted you to see it before it went away.
Okay, it says Great Lakes audits. You don't have to file to get a. Where'd it go? It just jumped.
To get rid of anything, you have the right to claim your person or not claim your person. Never file papers to get rid of something you don't already have. The only way you can have something is if you claim it and they defend that claim. And then the last one was signing is the sign that you don't have lawful rights, but instead have legal names. And I can't read the rest of it because it's blocked.
To remove yourself from the Social Security system, there's a process to go through to remove the Social Security number from you. It's a long process. I'm not doing it.
Is it a UCC thing, or?
So this person on YouTube, he's going through that process as we speak. I don't know if he already finished the process already, but he was, already getting all his paperwork, everything, so he can hand it over to the judge or whoever to sign over all his everything, so he can be a sovereign citizen per se.
Yeah, I agree with you. What's the damn name? I'm trying to read how this is. YouTube, you have rights.
It says, yeah, you have rights. Cops have duties.
Legal is not lawful. Correct. Like you said, slavery. No man has the right to own any other man. But, indentured servants or debtors' prisons were legal and outlawed. But look at it right now. We continue to have debtors' prisons within today's society. If you don't pay your fines, where are you going to go? You're going to go to jail for X amount of days and work it off. We still have debtors' prisons. So legal, lawful, yeah, they're way different. Just like the legal scope of Facebook being able to revoke or squash my speech because it doesn't fit their actual terms of service, they have that right as an independent company, just like the United States has the right as an independent company to require things of us. The federal banking system is backed by the federal government, so they have certain requirements they have to meet, which we are obligated to fulfill unless we choose to use something else. We don't have to use the banking system. We can go straight cash. But as you can see, we're turning into a digital society to prevent that.
Right. So we do have a two-tier society, right? We have citizens under the 14th Amendment, and then you have the original citizens of the land.
Correct.
So when a cop stops you and you are a sovereign citizen per se, and they say, "Oh, we're stopping you because you're filming. We need your ID. We need all of that," and he's in a state where you have to show ID.
Oh, if you're in a stop and ID state, then you're screwed. I don't think there really is, though. I don't think it exists.
There are no stop and ID states, but there are states that have laws in place that you must identify if. Now, not with RAS, not with like Texas, where only once you're arrested. But there are states where if there's a reasonable suspicion, they can force to identify you.
I think Louisiana is one of those states that can, if a police officer asks you, you're supposed to identify.
In the course of their lawful duties, then they can identify you, but they can't just stop and go, "Hey, give me your ID." Now,
I believe even then, you don't have to present the physical ID itself. You can just give them your name and your date of birth, and that's all you're legally required to give them.
Right. In Ohio, it's name, address, or date of birth. For instance. So I don't have to provide them with my actual physical ID. I can just say, "Here's my name and here's my birthday, or here's my address." And that has to be acceptable.
Cheese Bear.
Good evening, Cheese Bear.
What's up, Cheese?
Yeah, Charlie Dog.
Yeah, I see that.
You see the
I
chat?
ain't calling no one names now. Come on now. I ain't calling no one name.
I think he's trying to say that if he don't tell them their name because names are bad to call people. So
yeah, I understand that. That's what's his name's slogan.
Oh, I don't
What's
know.
his name? Press on, press now.
Oh.
Yeah.
That dude's funny.
I feel him.
Oh, you have right.
Call people names. I feel you. That's what's up, dude. We on the straight mind. We there.
If you're lawfully arrested, I believe every single state in the union has a law that says if you do not identify under a lawful arrest, that's either obstruction, like an obstruction charge, or failure to ID charge, which is an additional charge. For me, everyone that I interact with already knows my name. They know me. Sectors I've never even been to, they know my name, so I'm not worried about it. I'll identify. I'll give them a hard time. I'll slow roll them a little bit, but they know that. They call, "Hey, Mr. Collins, I need you to do this." All right, then I get arrested. Your name and address, you already know it, so I'm not gonna tell you. I'll slow roll them a little bit, and then when they get mad about, I guess I'll do my name.
No, I never tell the officers here my name or my address because they already know who the fuck I am.
They already know me. I ain't, I go to the courthouse, or I go to the safety building to pick up a public records request that I've made. "All right, Mr. Collins, I'll be right back with you." And they come out, bring it out to me outside just to keep me from going inside. I'm like, what? I can't do my business inside like everybody else? Well, I'm doing this as a courtesy, so you don't have to wait in line. Okay.
Yeah, that's how they do me. Is they were like, "What can we help you with? We don't want you here longer than we want you. Shit, we want you out of here."
Is that? Hang on one second, guys. Chuck, is that something to read?
What we got there? So Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, Connecticut, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, and New Mexico. They all are stop and ID.
In New Mexico.
Are we reading what Chuck got?
Those are ones that they can stop you and ask for your identification during a legal stop. They just can't roll up on you and say, "Give me your ID." if they make legal contact with you, they can require you to identify.
Yeah, so if the cops are called for your disturbance and they say, hey, we're here because of you, give me your ID, you have to.
Yep.
I don't know. Oh, maybe I got it up twice. Hold on.
Yeah, but how do they even know that they're contacting the right people?
Fuck off my
They
screen.
don't. They don't always know.
Well, then they can't say that we're here for you then.
Citizen altercation at a gas station. They say, the guy with the gray glasses, gray hoodie, and the dark gray sweatpants.
What a big cock.
That's gonna be a lot of people. You know, that's me right now. I got gray glasses on. So
Why is it not showing what I'm fucking showing?
I don't know.
you don't know.
It's gone now. That's what I seen that in the basement, Chuck, and that's what I put up.
Hey, you have rights. That's actually absolutely correct. The city of Toledo's police department just is
Try that.
working on a recertification for recertification for
I can't read that.
they say CEO, Chief Executive Officer. You don't have Chief Executive Officer outside of anywhere that is not, an agency, and they are a registered agency.
Okay, I heard somebody say.
So what's blue and what's red?
Talking
can't
about
read it,
states.
Chuck.
Make it full. Can you make it full screen instead of showing who's in the chat? Or, I mean, not in the chat, but who's on the panel? Like, because people on phones, it's going to be very difficult to see little bitty fucking screens.
Right.
Can you make it like bigger?
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
Right there, right there.
There you go.
But it says red is stopping ID, and blue is not stopping ID.
Okay.
Now, of course, Terryville, Ohio. Yeah. All right, let's see.
Who's that Terry guy? We should go beat him up.
State V White is another one.
All right, where's it at here?
That's another one. Highball. But somebody was saying if you have reasonable suspicion.
That's New Mexico.
Yeah, I think Great Lakes. I think Great Lakes said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Nevada's stop an ID statute has RAS, in the act of about to or have committed a crime, then they have reasonable suspicion, a reasonable reason to detain you and identify you. Same thing in Ohio. So those are ways.
Okay, hold on. But what's reasonable and what's suspicion?
So the suspicion is that
It's up.
person calling on you saying you're wearing this gray jacket and with a man with a big cock. And you, that man with a gray jacket with a big cock, they got you.
Right.
So they need your ID.
Yeah, they can't just say, "Oh, it's the guy that's walking around the street," and you look on, there's 20 guys, so they can't just detain everybody because they can't articulate the one individual they're coming for or they're looking into. Which is, I actually have some of that video I sent Toe and WCN is 3 instances where stuff like that happened, where Toledo Police Department had a call about a suspicious person. They grab a guy, they slam him on the hood, they handcuff him, they ID him just for being suspicious. And there were 2 other guys involved in that incident. They were on walking. There's another one where cops come up to a call where there was a shooting, a drive-by shooting from a shot spotter. It's a camera that picks up, gunshots in the area and directs the police to where they're based on sound and all that. So the police get there and they force everyone there to allow them to search them, at least give them a pat down for weapons. It's against the law. There was a shooting.
Evansville, Indiana's got that shots fired mic set up throughout the city out there.
That is my favorite thing to do, is listen for those calls and go to them. Because you get either what I got was, a drive-by when they're going by like 50 mile an hour, and they want to pat everyone down there, or you get one where you're in front of a news station, they find shell casings, the cops like, all right, have a good day, leave you alone. Or you get one where there's someone shot. They put up the crime scene tape, and then they push you back another 25, 30 feet away from the crime scene tape itself. And these shot spotter calls here in Toledo, dude, it's a crapshoot. It's just basically close your eyes and throw a dart at the dartboard. It's always different.
It's
I
like
got some
Chicago
crazy.
too. Every 5 minutes, shot spotter.
Yeah.
Something.
Yep.
Chicago. They got it in Fort Myers. They have it in all over Indiana. They got that shit everywhere. Atlanta. But back to reasonable suspicion. What is reasonable suspicion? Does that just mean they can say you're suspicious? Does that mean that they can just say I got a gut fucking feeling and I'm suspicious? That's what I'm asking.
Right. Yeah.
That doesn't. I mean, that's not even
the
added.
answer. I'm trying to see if you guys do.
Suspicion, like for me, if they want to say I'm suspicious, okay, of what? Give me the elements of this crime that I'm suspicious for. Do I match the description? Did someone see me come from that direction? Do you have any articulable information that you can not just infer or apply to me, but factual based information that says I am part of this? Otherwise, kick rocks and piss off.
So what's articulable?
I don't know, the quiz.
Well, there you go. Well, I mean, if they're not able to tell you, then they can't articulate. Well, articulation is speaking.
Here's the thing with reasonable suspicion, or RAS, call it what you want. They are required to articulate facts. It can't be a hunch. It can't be a guess. It just can't be them claiming. How can one articulate facts? The only fucking way somebody can articulate a fact is if you're fucking guilty and you did it. Then you're required to fucking show ID. But if you're innocent and you didn't commit a fucking crime, there is no fucking way in the world. I don't give a fuck what they say, how they do it. They cannot articulate facts. You guys do know the definition to a fact, don't you?
Yeah.
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 So that's the thing. And everybody they fucking stop, I see it every day and night. Everybody they stop, they fucking pull out, they pat down, to pull somebody out of a car. There's case law on it.
That case law stipulates that to fear.
Same thing. They got to have articulable facts to think that person is armed and dangerous, not just armed,
right?
Not just dangerous. The case
not
law
just the fact that you got a concealed permit,
armed and dangerous, and you got to have fucking facts to do a Terry pat on a pedestrian. They have to have facts. You
want to see one? All right. Here we go.
Which means they've seen them fucking commit a crime. That's the only way they have fucking articulable facts. That's the only way they can actually articulate.
I have a video on my channel. That shows a police officer manhandling me, pushing me around. This is our third interaction in 49 hours. Me and him specifically having words, and third time in 49 hours. The first two times, he even says, "I'm going to take your camera," so he knows I'm not recording. The second time, we discussed how one of his cronies are shining their flashlight in my eyes, and he says, "So what if they are? So it's against the law." Yeah, whatever. No, it's not. It's actually against the law. It's state law and federal. Fire restraint as well as a misdemeanor in the state of Ohio. The third day, I'm 35-ish feet away from their crime scene, and he starts pushing on me. I said, "You're going to keep your fucking hands off me." He goes, "You know what? I don't know what your intentions are." And he grabs me, spins me around, squeezes my groin, and performs a Terry pat. Knowing what I'm there to do is record. Period. Record. There was no way that he could say that I was a threat to anybody or thought that I was a threat to anybody having the previous 49 hours, our interactions. Of course, IA said, he did everything right. There's nothing wrong there. The FBI goes, "Well, we don't see a claim there either." So I have a law firm I just signed with a couple days ago. I can't say who it is yet, but a good one, out of Michigan. And they're looking at all my cases that I've got, not just the videos that I put up, but I have a bunch of other shit that I haven't even showed anybody. So the fact that he knew what I was doing the previous 2 days recording, he even said so. He's seen me with the same exact setup that I was using the previous 2 nights. To come and put his hands on me, it's obvious that there was no RAS. It would not fulfill an actual Terry stop or a Terry frisk because the elements involved are not met. He didn't think there was an imminent fear or a threat to anybody. It's just the fact that I didn't move 10 feet back like he wanted me to. And I was already 35 plus feet away when they closed their scene down.
Hey, can I step in for a second here?
Nope.
Yeah. Just everybody that's on the panel, there's a few people in the chat, at least one that I know of. He has some good questions and comments. He's not able to get up on the panel, but I just want everybody to know, pay attention to the chat so we can interact with the chatters. I think a few people have seen it, but I'm just letting everybody know. Take a look at the chat so we can
put the chat on the side.
Yeah, I'll overlay it.
Let's see.
It's not going to come up until more chats start happening, Charlie.
All right. Well, sorry y'all for we're not paying attention, but ask the question again, and we'll get right back to it.
I got a question. Is Crafty Cat Beanie E? Is that the same person?
Ooh, I don't know. I just know her by Crafty Cat.
Okay, because they got the same profile, like the same little ears and.
No, I know Crafty Cat is she's a Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Well, that must be different.
I was gonna say a Canuck, but I didn't want to offend her.
All right, that's what you have right said earlier that we missed.
Yeah, you guys keep on going, man. That's a good conversation. I'm loving it. And I love it when Chuck gets all into it. That's awesome.
I was going through all the case law and you took it down.
What? I didn't take
Case
it
law
down.
back up.
I never took it down. Put it up. I'll put it up. I was leaving everything up for you. That could have been World Citizen. He might have did it. I don't know.
Nah,
I already closed it all out.
Citizen?
Open it back up, Chuck. 'Cause I was reading it.
What I missed?
I never touched it.
I mean, we got through those pretty good, but
Yeah, innocent until proven guilty is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it's guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
the new way. Yeah.
You know, what's something new that's happening now is, for instance, in Toledo, they're going more towards citation versus arrest because they don't want to clog up the system, right? So they'll cite you, send you to court. You go to court, they go, oh, I'll tell you what, we'll drop the charge, you just pay court costs. How many people would jump at that? Just pay court costs and have no actual fine or criminal record?
I will.
Right?
I
Only
did it
reason
when I was younger. When I was younger, I totally did that shit.
The only problem is, even though there isn't a criminal record, you're still in a damn database for that crime.
Exactly. And you're still having to pay out of pocket, which makes, if they're willing to drop the charges, then they need to drop it all because that's the whole point of being here, to face the law.
Speaking of Toledo,
I don't give a fuck what they got in some database. Who gives a fuck? If it ain't on my record, I don't give a shit.
At one time, Toledo,
Make whatever
Toledo
database
police,
they want.
Toledo police arrested me on 8 warrants. 8 warrants.
Damn, in one day?
One day, yeah, 8 warrants.
Fuck.
He actually, I
Oh
was
shit,
actually
Topher's gangster.
I was actually in Oregon, Ohio when it happened.
Well, that's when you fucked up.
Cop walked up to me. He says, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you got 7 warrants out for your arrest. They're all walkthroughs. He said, the bad news is the 8th one that they're gonna hold you on. And I said, son of a bitch. But they ended up dropping the what they gave me, they ended up dropping all 7 of those bullshit warrants, and for me to plead out to the disorderly conduct intoxicated. And that's what I did.
And that's what I hate about our system. They will attack and attack and attack, and they will attack on every single possible charge they can throw at you as a civilian. But with a police officer involved, like there's a shooting right now, the officer has 1 charge, and that's for manslaughter or some shit like that. Where's the other ones? Where's the breaking and entering? Where's the gun charges? Where's the mishandling? Where's the abuse of authority? Or where are all the other charges slapping on them to try to get them to plea out? The police, when they get arrested, never, and they get charged, it's never 15 charges. Like me, I had, I think, 7 or 8 felony arrests, 7 or 8 different charges when I got arrested for mine. And to try to get me to plead out to 1, which is what I ended up doing. I was 19 years old and I was stupid. But when you look at these cops that are involved, look up and see what all the cop that shot the guy said tasering, what charges she's got. I think she's only got 2 charges.
That bitch should have got more charges. Misuse of a goddamn deadly weapon, attempted murder, all types of shit.
Aggravated assault. Yeah, she should have had multiple charges that aren't murder related, that all have gun stipulations. But that's not the case. They're getting her for the actual shooting and endangering her partner because she shot right next to his face.
What the fuck?
Like, those are like the only real charges that they're hitting her with. But if it were you or I, we'd get everything under the sun. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, murder with a deadly weapon, or something like that. Manslaughter. They throw all the secondary charges at us. They throw some kind of a hate crime stipulation on it. Doesn't matter what fucking color or religion you are. They try to throw everything in the book at you to get something to stick for sure. But when it's a cop involved or a politician involved, it's 1 charge, maybe 2, and they can plead out to a misdemeanor. Us, we're pleading out to felonies most of the time.
Yeah, this is why we should have those police unions abolished and actually put in place civilian overwatch group. Like if we put them together like jury duty, you can't have one person in that organization long enough to be tainted by monetary gains or anything else like that.
Yeah, rotate them out every so often. Like you said, everyone's in a big pool. It's just like jury duty.
Civil service. Yeah, civil service, bro.
Yeah. What would you look at objectively seeing this situation? Here's the base of the law, like we do with the jury. We should have the same kind of a system for the police department. If it's good enough for us, it should be good enough for them.
Oh yeah. No more unions. Yeah.
I've been screaming that for a long time.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of unions in fucking New York. The crazy thing about it is they got to run over there and cry, and the union will fucking figure it out. But
cops that do wrong, they should be held accountable on their own terms. You know what I'm saying? To themselves personally.
That's what lawmakers should do. Is if you become a police officer and if you violate a person's right, there's no police union, there's none of that. You are a citizen and you will be charged with everything under the law.
Exactly.
And maybe things like that.
Charged as an official in their capacity, but without the protection.
Even worse than a citizen. They should be held even more accountable. It should be worse for them.
Yeah, if it's their job to actually police the law and they willingly and knowingly violate it, they should be held at a higher standard.
They always say, this is their slogan, right? We protect and serve. No, you don't. You serve. You don't protect.
They protect themselves.
They don't have to.
So you're throwing something in there extra, like, oh, we give away money and we protect. No, you don't give away money. So there's a thin line of you lying to us. No, you don't do all those things. So let's don't
I
get
hate
it
to cut it
twisted.
short. My wife's calling for me. She's not feeling so good. She's still recovering from her surgery. I'll try and pop back in shortly, guys.
All right, man.
Nice talking to you guys. You have rights. Dude, you're right spot on with everything you've said so far, man. Nice to see there's knowledgeable people out there. I'll be back in a little bit, guys.
All right, Great Lakes. We'll see you, buddy. All right, so Chuck Bronson got some information up here for everybody to go ahead and look at.
Terry versus Ohio.
Here's the thing: how many times have you guys seen the cops do a Terry pat on somebody?
All the fucking time.
How many
Yeah.
times? How many times have you seen when they do that Terry pat? This person had a fucking AR or a gun on them.
Never.
No.
Exactly.
That cop just did it because he was trying to look for something.
People think that cops are allowed to do Terry pats. The cops even think they're allowed to do Terry pats. But if they can't articulate facts and they don't have reasonable belief, you know, it's got reasonable means fucking reasonable. You know what I mean? It's gotta be reasonable. If they can't articulate facts, it's not reasonable. If they can't articulate facts, then that means they don't fucking know. So how are they fucking Terry patting everybody and their fucking brothers down and they don't have shit on them? I've got thousands and thousands of videos of this shit. And ain't none of them had guns on them. And it says right here, everybody can read that. Under the 4th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, a police officer may stop a suspect on the street and frisk him or her without probable cause to arrest if the police officer has reasonable suspicion, and we just went through that the person has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime and has reasonable belief that that person may be armed and presently dangerous. Not just armed, not just dangerous, may be armed and presently dangerous. They have to have
That's the
reasonable
thing.
belief,
They're
which
trained.
is back
They're
to the reasonable
trained.
suspicion, which means they have to know for a fucking fact that person has a gun, is what it says.
I see. The
Doesn't
thing
say-
is
And it's specifically talked about in the case. They can't just have a hunch. They can't
Right.
just think, oh, I think this guy's got a gun.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the thing is they're
I gotta pull
trained.
up, Heather.
They're trained to believe that all citizenry, you know, that all of us are we're a danger to their health. They're trained that way. So, you know, the only way to get that to, you know, nip that in the bud is to get their training changed and get some more get some constitutional law put into their training regimen.
So this is, I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know how I can make that bigger. Can you guys see that or no?
Yeah, we can see it.
I can, but I'm on a 60-inch screen.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I pulled it up.
I'm on a 7-inch screen.
Right. I'm trying to, I don't know how to make it bigger. World Citizen, you know how to make that bigger? So it's
Yeah,
full screen?
I might pop up. I'm gonna pop up the YouTube channel on my TV. I might be able to see it better then.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it any bigger because it's full screen on my computer. So this is CFR that You Have Rights was talking about. He was talking about read into this. CFR 2635.101. Public servants is public trust, is what it's
All right. When I took everybody down, did they might go off?
It's not very clear. See if you can look it up on a different site.
Yeah.
Can't see it too well on here either, and I'm looking at the YouTube stream right now.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm trying to.
Try Cornell, or was that no? That's what you were just on, isn't it?
Yeah, that was Law Cornell EDU.
Where did Charlie Dog go?
Let's see this one maybe.
There's
No,
the
that's
Federal Register.
All right.
Is that
can y'all
right?
hear me?
Is that better, Chuck, or is that worse?
No, it's a little better. So public
I can read
service. If he'd stop
My
fucking
TV.
moving it, I could read it.
I stopped, dude. I stopped. Chill out.
Can you zoom in on it a little bit?
Oh shit.
'Cause that's small.
I don't. How the hell do I zoom in on it, bro? I mean, I'm a retard.
Use your mouse and like rotate it. Click on it and rotate your mouse. Up in the upper right hand corner, the 3 dots.
All right, Charlie Dog said his phone died.
Hit the 3 dots and then the zoom pop up to give you those options. See what it does.
You need to get you
Okay, I got it.
Yep,
look.
there you go.
portable battery pack.
There, that's better. Getting better. There you go.
Okay. Thanks for teaching me that, Chuck.
Yep.
You learn something new every day.
Basic obligation of public service. Public service is a public trust. Each employee has a responsibility to the United States government and its citizens to place loyalty to the Constitution, laws, and ethical principles above private gain. That ain't gonna happen. To ensure that every citizen can have complete confidence and integrity of the federal government, each employee shall respect and adhere to the principles of ethical conduct set forth in this section, as well as implementing standards contained in this part and supplementary agency regulations. So we've got general principles. The following general principles apply to every employee and may form the basis standards, blah, 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 blah. So public service is a public trust, requiring public employees to place loyalty to the Constitution. Number 1, laws and ethical principles above private gain, which is what I already read above. Employees shall not hold financial interests that conflict with the conscientious performance of duty. Scroll a little bit so I can see number 3.
That's funny though, right?
Yep. Employees shall not engage in financial transactions using non-public government information or allow the improper use of such information to further any private interest. So employees shall not engage in financial transaction using non-public government information. Not engage in financial transactions using non-public government information. So they can't sell government information that's non-public. Or allow the improper use of such information to further any private interest. Or basically share it with anybody that's not a government employee. An employee shall not accept, as permitted by the subpart B of this part, solicit or accept any gift, other item, or monetary value. And I've been recording cops getting free soda pops and coffees from gas stations for years.
That's a fucking joke, right?
Isn't it? Yeah, I'm well aware. Any person or entity seeking official action from doing business with, it's gone.
I don't know who did. World Citizen, did you do that?
Do what?
One of you motherfuckers just shrunk it down.
I didn't touch it. My mouse was over on a whole different other screen. I don't even know how to bring it back up.
Click on it.
That's what I did, but
Tap, 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 tap. tap, 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 tap. Tap,
When,
tap, tap,
when
tap,
we
tap,
move,
tap,
when
tap.
our hang on,
I don't know. I ain't got these fucking problems with StreamYard.
All you got to do is just slide it up.
Slide it up. Just slide it up.
yeah, it ain't doing it. There it is.
Where the hell was I?
Jesus.
Employees shall put forth honest effort into the performance of their duties. Employees shall not knowingly make unauthorized commitments or promises of any kind purporting to bind the government. I can't read 7.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to get done. I didn't want to move it on you. I didn't want you to yell at me.
Are we looking for something certain or just all of it? You have rights. You want us to go through this whole fucking damn Constitution or what?
Public services, public trust, executive branch offices are offices of trust, opposed to offices of gain. Article 1, Section 9, Clause 8 shows that there's difference between offices gain. Holy shit. All of it, bro. Yes, be diligent. That's what he said.
Who wants to fucking read next?
Well, I don't know which one you stop on.
Where are you at, Heather? Come read this shit.
Right. Heather bounced out on us.
We left off at like 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there.
Okay. Employees shall act impartially and not give preferential treatment to any private organization or individual. 9, employees shall protect and conserve federal property and shall not use it for other than authorized activities. Yeah, right. Employees shall not engage in outside employment. Hold on, wait. Employees shall not engage in outside employment or activities, including seeking or negotiating for employment that conflict with the official government duties and responsibilities. Wouldn't that be like that police officer that shot that guy in the wheelchair that was working as armed security at Walmart in his uniform? Just saying. Employees shall disclose waste, fraud, abuse, and corruption to appropriate authorities. Employees shall satisfy in good faith their obligation as citizens, including all just financial obligations, especially those such as federal, state, or local taxes that are imposed by law. Employees shall adhere to all laws and regulations that provide equal opportunity for all Americans regardless of race, color, religion, sex, origin, age, or a handicap. Am I still in here?
Nope, you're gone.
Oh, because there's a toe for life popped up in the basement. That's why I wanted.
You're still here.
Yeah, freaked me out there. Okay, where was I at? Race. Okay, and I was on 14. Employees shall endeavor to avoid any action creating the appearance that they are violating the law or the ethical standards set forth in this part, whether particular circumstances create an appearance the law or these standards have been violated, shall be determined from the perspective of a reasonable person with knowledge of the relevant facts. Facts, as Chuck would say. So I think I'm going to be done with reading that.
You have rights. Get up here and read to us, man. Come on.
Yeah, no shit, right?
That's what I do. I get like 3 or 4 naked chicks to lay around and read to me. I don't fucking read.
Right.
That's what my women are for.
Yeah. that's. I'm gonna stop that sharing that right now.
But yeah, we're well aware of all the fucking shit the government does and the cops and everybody else that don't do their damn jobs.
Yeah, that's kind of like beating a dead horse. You know, we all know. We see it on a daily basis. All you got to do is watch, 5-10 videos, and you'll see it right there. Damn, Chuck, everybody left us, bro.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. Everybody rolled out.
I
They
lost
didn't.
connection.
What'd you do? Toss them all?
Nah, man.
Like Charlie said, his phone went dead.
And there's Kentucky. He's back.
Damn, we all got booted, huh?
He's still learning.
Look, I didn't do nothing. My mouse was over on the damn other screen, Chuck.
Yeah, he kicked me out.
Oh my Lord. I'm kind of really upset about this whole restream not working, man. That kind of upsets me.
So were you not able to get rid of can social media be regulated without breaking the First Amendment at the very top?
No, I couldn't. And World Citizen opened up another event, but I was going to have everybody jump down and just go over there. But I think he used the same exact.
I went over there, but yeah, nobody's there but me.
Right.
Yeah, I just closed it out.
Yeah,
And
someone.
I was hoping there would be like a link to, join, and I was going to jump up there and see and look.
Did you see a link when you went in there?
No, there was nothing.
He didn't have a link, a join link. But I mean, we could always.
I would have jumped up there.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking we just change it, end the stream, change the name real quick, and then restart a stream. See what happens.
All right, let me go over there and start another stream.
Are you? Don't make an event, dude. Let's just.
No, I'm gonna just start a stream.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Make a name, start a stream, and then as soon as you get it started and come back over here, I'll end this one, and then we'll jump in there, and then we'll bring it back up. If Chuck, you down with that, Chuck?
I'm fine with that.
All right. I don't want you to yell at me no more tonight, Chuck.
Is everybody in is everybody in the chat fine with that? Just trying to figure out the 4 naked women who read the check.
Right. Maybe your damn face shit will start working on the next one.
Yeah,
I doubt it though. Yeah, I think it might have had something to do with him making an event, or it could be what you said, Chuck, about them censoring it, not wanting us to restream it anywhere else. I don't know. I couldn't delete that title. I tried. I went to like 5 places trying to do it.
Got a lot of encyclopedias.
Let's see. I think I can. Yeah, where are we at here?
Well, you wouldn't see it unless you actually get up on the panel, right, Heather? Is that what you're talking about? Or did you get up on that panel?
I got something for Chuck here in a second if I can find it.
You have rights. We told you to get the fuck up here when we go live again here in a minute. Get up here and you can fucking read it to us. Or if you got some hot naked chick sitting next to you, make her read it to us.
Right. Yeah, he was the one that said that he couldn't come up because of I don't know, his camera.
We don't want to look at your face anyways.
Right.
We just want to hear your sexy voice.
Damn it, I can't find that damn folder now.
When you were on this panel, though. Yeah.
Who is that? Is that Northwest Kentucky doing that?
I think it's his ass.
Sorry about that. That's my gimbal making that noise. Actually, it went dead on me.
Oh, Chuck says you. I mean, if you follow Chuck there, Northwest Kentucky, and you probably better not say no. You better say yeah.
Well, I do follow him. I pop up in his chats once in a while too.
Okay. Well, Chuck could tell you he doesn't even use a gimbal. He doesn't use a gimbal at all.
I like them, but if you're going to drive around for hours and jump out at fucking 50 traffic stops, it sucks, and switch from your dash to your gimbal to your dash to your gimbal, dash to gimbal, dash to gimbal, all that shit. Just another device to keep charged when I already got 10 phones and battery blocks and cameras and body cams and sunglasses and everything else that I got to keep charged. Fuck a gimbal. You know what I mean?
You're right.
You get to a point where it's time to lighten the load,
Yeah. World Citizen News, he loves your setup in your car. He's like, fucking Chuck got cameras everywhere, man. He got cameras on the side and the front and the back and the.
Like, no, the gimbals are some of the coolest shit that, has ever been created, I think, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to buy a cheap one just to check it out.
I got $1,000 in gimbals sitting next to me right now, and yeah, I don't even use them.
Yeah, mine was only like $40.
I thought, it was gonna be the best thing ever, and it was for a minute, and it is awesome. And if I'm actually trying to go out and record something cool, or with DJI ones, you can, and probably they're all this way, but you can control it. Like I can set that thing down. Like I could go up to a stop, set it down next to the cops, walk back to my car and control it from my phone. Like make it turn and zoom in and everything from another phone. So like a fucking robot, camera controller, basically. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. I got bad shoulders, so when I do it, I gotta find a way to where I'm not holding something out like that all the time.
You need a tripod so you can set it down and then bust out your lawn chair and have a seat.
Yeah, because I'm a fat Italian. Fat, bro. I'm a fat old Italian. I'm a fat middle-aged Italian. How's that? Yeah, fuck that shit, man.
Close it down. I'll be back. The boss says close it down. Close it down.
All right. Chuck, when we started back up live, you should see it pop up on my page and you can jump over. I'll
find it.
All right, guys. The Northwest come back. We're going to start another one.
All right, brother. I'll keep my eye open.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Everybody in chat, we're going to start another live because we're having technical issues with this one. So we'll start another one and be looking for it. We'll be back up.